Hi, welcome to Yoga Download. I'm Jackie Mahrou, and Brooke Phillips is here with me today to demonstrate each posture if you should need a visual. This class is a combination of Hatha Yoga and Yin Yoga. We'll start with some postures that will warm us a little bit, get us grounded and more in our bodies, and then we'll move into some slow Yin that will really help you work your joints and fascia and take you in a little bit deeper. So for today, grab, if you have, 2 blocks, 1 or 2 blocks. If you don't have blocks, that's okay. If you have them, grab them. Get a folded blanket, something about as thick as this. A towel will work too. And also grab 2 just bath towels, shower towels, and you can roll them up or fold them up. You may not need any of these props, but they're nice to have just in case for the yin piece of this class. Let's go ahead and begin in a comfortable seated position. You're welcome to sit on your folded up blanket or your towel or even your block. If cross-legged is comfortable for you, go for that. If not, that's okay. Take your hands and rest them on your knees. Close your eyes. And just settle. Settle into your body. Start just to notice your breathing and to make it deeper. And make it slower. Yoga allows us time just to clear away clutter in our minds, to clear away negativity, and to let go of the need to control things, to let go of outcomes, and just to come into the present moment fully. It's that simple. That's really the invitation. And we use the body, our body, in yoga to find the moment more. And we also use the breath. So our minds are not always present, but our bodies always are. So yoga joins the mind and the body so that we can meet and feel more present and more powerful. Today, just feel everything. Come completely to your senses so you can be that present. Let's take a big breath together. Fill yourself up all the way. Exhale, let it go. Open up your eyes. And take your right hand, reach it out to the right. Just set it on the floor and then reach your left arm up and over and stretch towards the right. If you're a little bit more bendy, you can bring your right forearm to the mat. Otherwise, right hand is just fine. Press your left butt, your left side of your butt, you're glued into the mat as you reach over to the right. Release and come up, other side, left hand out towards the left, and then right arm comes up and over, and just lean into it. Press your right glute down as you reach over to the left and just stretch. Just find that sweet spot to be in, to hold in. And then release. Come up. Come forward to tabletop. Any way you'd like to get there, you can move your blankets aside for now, unless you need them to pad your knees. If your floor is hard, feel free to put a towel or blanket under your knees. Stack your shoulders right on top of your elbows and wrists. Now walk your hands forward, actually, about a foot from there, and lean forward. And then lean your hips over to the right, and then back, and then over to the left, and then forward. Just doing some gentle hip circles to loosen the outer portions of your hips. And then just settle into center, pause, and go the other way. Hips lean left, go back, lean to your right, and then forward. Just drawing giant circles with your hips, letting all those muscles start to relax and let go. And then just center yourself and press into your tabletop position, all fours on your mat. cat-cow breathing. As you inhale, lift your chest and look up. Tilt your tailbone up a lot. And then exhale, tuck your tailbone under, round your spine, access your deep core muscles here. We'll flow through cat-cow just a couple rounds. Inhale, you slowly tilt your pelvis and your tailbone up. You draw your shoulders back and you lengthen. And when your exhale comes, you reverse that action, taking it really slow today, pressing into the floor. One more time, nice and slow. Tilt your tailbone up. Lengthen your spine, draw your shoulders back and look up. And then exhale, tuck, round, drop the head last. And then just come to a neutral spine, a long, flat back. Reach your right arm forward and send your left leg straight back for spinal balance. This is a great pose because it will get your deep inner core muscles working. Draw your ribs and your belly in a little bit. And then lengthen as you stretch your left foot back and reach your right arm forward. Do the best that you can to balance here. Release and lower down. Other side. Reach your left arm forward and then send your right leg back. Again, you're just balancing the best you can, but you're turning on your deep core. You'll feel the little wobble, the little shake. That's okay. Just be in presence, be where you are. Draw your lower ribs in a little bit as you reach and press your right hand into the floor. And release slowly. All fours, tabletop. Downward facing dog. We won't do this for too long or a lot of these today. It's a really nice way to unload your back and your low spine. Press the pads of your fingers into the mat so that space right underneath your fingernail, and also press the inside of your right hand down. Straighten your arms and press into your hands. Lengthen your spine as much as possible. If you need to, bend your knees just a tiny bit to have more length and freedom in your back and spine today. And then send your heels down towards the floor, pressing down evenly through the insides and the outsides of your feet. Settle in for a couple breaths in your down dog. If you're newer at this, it might feel a little strange, but the more that you take your downward dog, the more restful and amazing this posture becomes. Take a full breath, fill up your lungs here. And then as you exhale, just walk your feet forward towards the top of your mat, towards your hands, and then bend over your legs. You can keep your feet right underneath your hips and just bow down here to feel a deep stretch down the backside of your body. It's okay if you can't touch the floor or your toes, no big deal. We're just here to loosen our bodies and to let go of tension. Bend your knees as much as you would like to, whatever feels good. If you need more of a hamstring stretch, you can start to straighten your legs if that feels okay on your back. Just honoring your body. Your body talks to you through the sensations that it gives you. So you have to honor those sensations, and you can back out of a stretch or go in deeper based on those sensations. Melt in a little more with your breath. And then release, roll up slowly to standing, taking your time to come all the way to the top. Once you arrive at the top, roll your shoulders a few times. You can go forward, back, whatever works. Just loosen them up, get some blood flowing in there. And then bring your feet right underneath your hip bones, toes pointing directly forward. Turn your palms to face forward, draw your shoulders back, pull your head back and your ears a little, and then reach your arms up and over your head, standing really tall. Press through your feet as you reach up so you feel that sense of strength in your standing. See if you can get really long through the sides of your body. And just stand here tall and strong. Now bend your elbows, reach for each opposite elbow over your head. Now lift out of your waist and press through your feet and then lean over to your right side. Press down evenly through both of your feet as you lean, and you can pull your head back a little bit. Just make sure your neck is comfortable. And hold here. And then release, come all the way up to center, and lean the other way. Lean towards the left. You can pull up a little bit on your right elbow, but really press down through your feet. Just make sure your head and neck are comfortable as you lean and create space down the right side of your body. Taking full breaths, gentle breaths as you hold. And then release. Reach your arms straight up, back to mountain, stretching over your head. Now interlace your hands behind your back. Press your palms towards each other as you interlace your hands, and then lift your chest up towards the ceiling. Just shine it up high. Feel free to bend your knees the tiniest bit. And open up your heart, free your chest, free your shoulders here. And then release. Reach your arms over your head once more. Just stretch up towards the ceiling. And then fold forward, all the way into a forward bend. Just bow all the way down. Once again, just stretch the back side of your body, nice and slow. Taking time to feel all the sensations that your body's giving you. Now rise up here to a halfway lift. This time, take your hands to your thighs. So right above your knees, and press your hands into your thighs. This is a high halfway lift. Pull your shoulders back, and as you press into your thighs, you might feel the muscles in your back start to awaken and turn on. Engage your abdominal muscles just the tiniest bit, and hold for length, for space, and strength. And breathe in really deep here. And then exhale, fold in half again, and melt. Release your hands down to the mat and step back to downward facing dog. In your down dog, press your heels towards the floor. Feel the length in your spine. Now hinge forward towards a plank pose just for a moment, and then drop your knees down to the yoga mat. Bend your elbows as you lower your chest all the way down to the floor. And straighten your legs. They're just lying on your belly. Take your arms long by your sides and bring your palms flat to your yoga mat. Bring your chin forward. Now slowly and mindfully lift your chest up off the floor just as high as you can without feeling too much compression in your lower back. And then lift your hands up off the floor, palms still face down. Now lift your feet up. If that's too much, then you can lower your feet a little bit. Try lifting the upper body more. Now just hold here and breathe, taking your time to find that sweet spot. Strengthening all the muscles in the back side of your body as you free the muscles in the front of your body. Stay for another breath so you could feel it. And then release. Bring your left ear to the mat, turn your head to the right, and relax everything down on to the mat. Now breathe fully here. Breathe so deep that your back rises and falls. So you're accessing pranayama now. Pranayama is just conscious breathing. Bring your chin forward, and then bring your arms wide like the letter T. Now lift your chest and your legs right up off the mat, so you feel the whole backside of your body strong again. But we're not lifting so high that it hurts or that we can't breathe. We're really just lifting to a place of strength and freedom. Make sure your breath is flowing as you hold. Holding is hard. Adjust as you need to. One more breath. You can do this. And then release. Lower down, right ear to the mat, arms by your side. Breathe as deeply as you can so your back almost rises and falls, bringing energy to your body. Release and Press up to tabletop position, all fours again. We'll thread the needle. Reach your right arm out wide to the right, and then take your right shoulder and your right ear to the mat. So you almost thread the needle through, and then you walk your left arm forward towards the top of your yoga mat. So your arms are crossed, and your right shoulder is down onto the mat, as well as your right ear. You can always look at the screen if you need a visual. Melt down as much as you can. This is a great posture for your shoulders. Soften as much as you can. Let your body just rest here for a few moments. While you're here, just notice your thoughts. Let them come and let them go. Try not to entertain them. Release slowly back to tabletop. Pull your left hand in, and your right hand back to the mat. Reach your left arm out wide to the side, and then take your left shoulder down to the mat in front of your right hand, and your left shoulder and left ear come to the mat, and you walk your right hand forward. Your arms are crossed in this way. It's a lovely shoulder opener. Close your eyes and just see if you can feel everything. Think less, feel more. And release, tabletop. Have a seat on your mat. We'll move into the yin portion, and we'll do a couple yin postures. Yin yoga is a slow style of yoga where we really hold postures and we target connective tissue, joints, fascia. And as we hold, we're allowed to move, and we can use props to find what we call the Goldilocks place in each posture. So the Goldilocks place is where it's not too much sensation and it's not too little. So we'll work there together to find it. We'll start in butterfly. So watch the screen for a moment. If you have more of a backwards tilt of your pelvis like this, then definitely elevate by sitting on a blanket to tip your pelvis more forward. So have a seat, and you can sit on your blanket if you'd like. Bring the bottoms of your feet together. And you don't have to draw them way into your groin. You can make more of a diamond shape here. If your knees are way up and you'd like to rest them, you can grab your blocks if you have them and rest your knees on the blocks. Or you can grab your folded towels or roll them up and place them underneath your knees. Lengthen your spine from where you are, and then just fold forward. You can round here and melt. If you have back pain at all, feel free to engage your abs slightly. Otherwise, there's no need really to engage here. In this type of yoga, we disengage. We let go fully and completely. Throughout the hold, and we'll be here for a couple of minutes, you might find that you need to back out of your depth, or you might find that you need to go deeper. Do what you need to do to find that Goldilocks place in each pose. It can also be comfortable if you have an extra block or something to rest your head on that block. You're welcome to do that as well. Go ahead and just melt in. Know that you're not stuck here. You're free to move however you need. And just notice what you feel as you hold. about half a minute left. See if you can melt and surrender a little more. Slowly start to work your way out. Just carefully lifting yourself up, and you can move your props aside. And then take your legs and straighten them out for a moment. Let some blood flow into the knees. And then take your hands behind you for just a gentle counter pose. Just lift your chest only. Release and come up, and then lie on your back. In Yin Yoga, we take rest postures in between. It's a way to kind of flush everything after a long hold. And my teacher, Barry, says that this is where the nourishment happens. This is where your chi can move, or your prana. Pause in between. So allow yourself to fully come into it. Enjoy this rest. Gently roll yourself onto your side and then press yourself up to a tabletop, all fours. For swan, which is very similar to half pigeon pose, but in yin it's called swan. Draw your right knee forward towards your right wrist and then walk your right foot forward a little bit. Now walk your left leg back so that you feel that opening in the front of your left hip. What we can do for the right hip that can feel really good is you can place a blanket or a block if you need, and you might not need, underneath your right hip. Okay, you can also place a bolster under there, pillow, blankets. If this is uncomfortable for your knee, I'll give you another modification in a moment. Otherwise, those of you that want to or feel okay here, you can lean forward onto your forearms. You can place a block under your forehead if you'd like, to support your head if you need that support, or you can place your forehead on the floor. If you need a modification for this one, this doesn't feel so good on your knees or hips, you can lie on your back and take a figure 4 pose by bending your left knee and taking your right ankle in front of your left knee and just pulling it in and staying there in this position. Wherever you are, know that you can inch out of your depth or further in as you need to through the length of the hold. If you feel anything like numbness, compression, tingling, or your foot falls asleep, that's a sign of pain. That's a sign to back out. So please honor your body as we hold here. And just settle in to silence. Just let the silence speak to you. you are, take a full breath. Let it out, let it go. Carefully walk yourself up, being very gentle with yourself, removing any props out of the way. You can pull your right knee back and then lie on your belly here for your rest in between. So just lie on your belly and you can look right or left in any resting position really that feels good for you. Let your body rest and let the blood flow into those areas where you just held. Taking these pauses is so important. So give yourself this permission to pause, not only on your mat, but in your life. To step back and to feel and receive. Release, press yourself up for tabletop for our last side here. Up swan, send your left knee forward to your left wrist. You can inch your left ankle up a touch. Square your hips towards the floor and walk your right foot back until you find that sweet spot. You can place a block or a blanket underneath your left hip. You can place another block or blanket underneath your forehead. And then just settle in. Settle in and melt. Sometimes it can take some time to really get yourself settled into these poses. The more you practice yin, the more you do this, the easier it will become to melt. Take a full breath in. exhale, just let it go. See if you can melt in for the last 20 seconds. Come up slow. Careful with your body. You can move your props aside and once again lie on your belly. You can look the other way or find whatever position is most comfortable for you to rest in. Let your energy flow. Let everything that came up maybe during that posture, physically, mentally, emotionally, let it kind of dissolve. This is the dissolving. Carefully press yourself up to seated. And then lie on your back. We'll take a short spine twist just to neutralize our spine before Shavasana, pinnacle. You can draw both knees just gently into your chest and then shift them over to the right side of your mat. You can rest them if you want on a block, but you don't have to. And just look over your left side. Keep this twist very gentle. Let your body disengage. Let your muscles relax. And just surrender here for a few moments of peace. We're still just letting go. We're unraveling. That's what this practice can do for us. Open your eyes if they're closed, and just bring your left knee up to center first. Follow that with your right knee. And then together, shift both of your knees over to the left side. You can rest them again on a block if you have, or they can hang out or a blanket. You can look right if that's comfortable for your neck. Close your eyes here. And just let yourself get settled and still. This is your final active posture. If this is hard for you, if this type of yoga is really challenging for your brain, that's okay. Keep practicing. Release by lifting your right knee up first, and then follow that with your left. And then extend your legs out on the mat long. You can cover yourself up with your blanket if you want, or sometimes it can feel nice to place a blanket or a towel under each knee. However you'd like, get yourself comfortable for your Shavasana and close your eyes. You can bring your feet as wide as you would like them. Let your body rest now completely. We do so much. That's our yang energy. This is the yin. We're going inward, we're slowing down. Take this time to restore, to press the reset button on your body and your mind, so you can live more with spirit. I'm going to leave you here in your Shavasana so that you could stay for as long as you would like. Stay for what at least feels like a few minutes. And notice how you feel for the rest of the day. Notice how you sleep tonight. Notice all the many benefits of this practice. Thank you so much for joining me on yogadownload.com. Namaste.